Hey, I'm gonna be real today. If I hope I'm pretty real every day, but I just want to tell you, you know what? I haven't always cared about you and your salvation. I was very self-focused for so many years about what God could do for me. God, what you gonna do for me today? God, what you gonna do for me today? Help me with this. Do this for me. I need you here. Um, Yes, I did care. I wanted others to know about Jesus and the life walking with him and things like that. I'm not going to say that I didn't care. I did. But as far as, I guess, maybe saying the harsh sometimes words that need to go along with the salvation message, to really sharing what salvation really is and not sugarcoating it. Um, my Christian walk mainly up until the last couple of years has mainly been about encouraging and teaching and showing the ones that have already shown an interest in the Lord, showing them the to mature. And I remember a few years ago when God started calling me to do this, whatever this is, this ministry. I remember writing down what all I felt He was calling me to at that point, and this is no lie. I actually wrote at the bottom of it when I was writing everything down. I said, you know, but I feel no call to evangelism, like to really spell it out and go forth in front of people I don't know and share the gospel. Now, did I think that was, no, I just didn't think it was me. And it wasn't me. I truly am very, very much more comfortable in a small group. A very small group. I love one on one, maybe 8, 10. That's my good right there. That's my jam. Um, as far as being the one stuck out and put in front of people that I don't know, not my comfort zone at all. And then to speak His gospel, His word that I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with. They don't believe it. There'll be backlash. It's not cool today. It's not easy today to speak out for Jesus. That He's real. That it's He's not politically correct. He never was. But God has done something in my life the last few years as I really started to dig in to get to know Him. Here's what happened. And I just woke up one day and I was like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When did this happen? I'm like, my heart is hurting. I mean, literally burdened and hurting for people who don't know Jesus. And even the ones who think they know Jesus, who think they're saved and aren't. My heart hurts for those people. I pray every day for people I don't even know yet. When did that even happen? It happened when I started getting in the Word. I started not going to the Word and sitting with the Lord to get what Sheila wanted, to get what I could get. I gave that up and I'm like, no, I'm not going to go for me anymore. I want to know who you are, God. I want to know who you are, Jesus. I want to know you. I want to know the real you, Jesus. Not secondhand information, not what I've heard a Sunday school teacher say or a pastor say, not that they're not all true and all right. I wanted to know for me. I wanted Jesus to tell me what it was all about and what it meant to my life, how it applied to me living in this life, and what I was to do. Man, did everything change. Amazing. Here's Here's my best illustration. If I have been in an apartment complex with, say, 12 other floors of people, fire broke out on the 6th floor. It consumed the whole building. I was the only one that made it out alive, and I was on the 10th floor. That's pretty amazing, right? Pretty doggone amazing. And so after you get over the thank you, Jesus, you saved me. Okay, after or thanking the firemen or whoever saved you, after you get over that initial excitement, like, I'm saved. Okay. But then you realize how many children, mamas, daughters, sons, daddies, friends, you realize how many people were lost in that fire. And then your joy turns to sorrow and grief. And I can just imagine agonizing pain. And then comes the question to God as to, but why did you save me? I was no better than them. Actually, I've screwed up a whole lot more than so-and-so or Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so. I didn't deserve that. Why didn't you save them? It's called survivor's guilt, is what that is called. But I want you to look at it in a spiritual sense. When I started to see what gift salvation really was, and not just seeing it as a ticket to heaven that I got because I went down the aisle and because I made the decision to follow Jesus. I did that. Yes, I did. It has nothing to do with me. The decision to follow Jesus is because Jesus died for you. Jesus has been calling you since you were forming in the womb. The minute that you finally wake up and you say, okay, yes, thank you, we take that as, oh, I did this. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You had nothing to do with it. And that's just like being saved from that fire. That person had nothing to do with them being the one saved. It was all the one that plunged that person out of it. It's just like that with salvation. So my heart is kind of like if I had been saved out of that fire, I'm feeling such a sorrow for those who perished. That's kind of the way I am with my salvation now. I realize what salvation truly is to me. I realize what he did when I started digging in the Word and I started feeling his love for me. I started seeing I was not worthy. I did not earn this salvation. I did not choose him. I did not choose Jesus. It was not my choice. It was his. I was pulled out of the fire because he would not let go of me. He kept pulling me with every sermon, every church, every song, everything. He kept pulling me, saying, Sheila, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. He knew how hard-headed I was. He saved me. And now I'm looking outward at the world around me, and it's like, why was I saved? I am nothing compared to this one and this one and this one. Lord, I don't feel worthy of the gift that you gave me. And he says, you're not, baby, but neither is anybody else. But I saved you so you can turn around and nobody else has to die in a fire. Go tell those other apartment complex people what to do if fire breaks out. Go tell them what to do. I'm here. I'm the one that's pulling them. Go share. Go share. That's what you can do.